Well, it's the morning and it's pack up morning. It's 2 nights here. Mt Augustus, been bloody great. Absolutely top little camp spot as well. 15 bucks a night, unpowered. I'm not too sure how much power it is. Toilet's right there. There's another toilet block over there. And a little camp kitchen as well, which I'm gonna make use of. I'm gonna pack everything up here. Sort of get ready to go, have a shower, and then use their camp kitchen, cook some brekkie, and we'll get out on the road. Start checking out some other little bits around Mt Augustus. But an absolutely beautiful night's sleep as well. Bloody stunning spot. So I've managed to get all my dishes done and cook brekkie here in the little camp kitchen, all showered up, all ready to go. I think last thing we got to do here is get some fuel, which it's just a drum at the back. You got to talk to them at the bar there at the front. I think I only need a quarter of a tank there, just in case I'll get it. I'm not too sure the price, but may as well get it just in case. But that's going to do us here. Get some fuel, get out of here. Mt Augustus Caravan Park, bloody top notch, really nice little spot this one. And a camp kitchen, pretty basic, but got everything you need. And a little bit of information on the rock itself and the walks, which I probably should have looked at yesterday, or the day that I came in. That's the one with him. Beta Bundu, the summit trail, 12 kilometres return, allow 5 to 8 hours. We did it in 6 hours with filming everything, so pretty good, pretty happy with that. What are you doing, mate? So $141 for 61 litres of diesel at $2.30. Probably would have been better in the last episode to come straight here and get the diesel, but we'll get over that. I did also pick up a sticker. I climbed to the top of Mt Augustus, WA, world's biggest rock, which I'm still proud as punch, over the moon that I've done that, and that's going to be going on the back little table out the back there. But that's going to do us here. We're going to get on out of here. We're going to start looking around Mt Augustus, see what we haven't seen around here. And before I leave Mt Augustus Caravan Park, I do want to say the staff here, everyone here really has just been bloody top notch. Really helpful, really friendly, really happy to talk to you. And even give you tips, sunrise, sunset, little secret spots. Top notch people. Bloody credit to themselves. But let's start moving on here. So first little stop is straight across the road from the caravan park, straight up against the rock really. And it is Kotka Gorge Trail, 4 kilometres return, 2 hours. I'm not up to that one today, my bones are aching still, body's aching, all from yesterday. But there is a Gum Grove Trail, class 3, 500 metres return, 20 minutes. The trail winds through a shady grove of river red gums with some steps, loose rocks and slippery surfaces. May as well give that a crack. 20 minutes, 500 metres, sounds good to me. I'm not too sure when peak season is here at Mt Augustus. It seems like the caravan park, there's barely anyone in there. Barely anyone at any of the stops, the walks or trails, which is, it's good for me, but yeah, not too sure when the peak season is. So only a quick one through there. Beautiful walk. Loads of birds singing in there as well. Beautiful sounds. Beautiful trees as well. But moving on to the next one. So a quick bit of research on the best time to come here, and June to September I believe is what I read. Must be cooler months, but right now it's sitting on 25 degrees at 11 o'clock. Yeah, I think I've picked it, or I've jagged it. This is the perfect time. This is May, mid-May, and barely anyone here, and it's just perfect temperature. But it's just incredible to drive. It's a 54 kilometre I think, round trip around the whole rock, which I'm doing now, but it's just bloody, it blows you away, the size of this thing. 2 times the size of Uluru, I believe. So Uluru is a monolith, which is a single rock structure, and a monocline, which Mt Augustus is, if we can get to a nice little viewing, is layers folded in a rock formation, something like that. It says on the northern side, where you can see it like that, it steps out. As you can see, it's sort of on an angle like that. It's layers built up, which is interesting. It's still a rock, still the biggest in the world, but yeah, more than twice the size of Uluru, and it's just mind-boggling. 54 kilometers, 50 something kilometer round trip around the rock, which we're doing now. The rocks were buckled into their present day structure about 900 million years ago, when movement along faults in the underlying granitic and metamorphic rocks caused localized strong northeast directed compression. Erosion has also removed sandstone and conglomerate from the northwestern end of Mt Augustus to expose the underlying granitic rocks at the Pound. The Pound is on the complete backside of where we are, so it'll be the last stop before we leave Mt Augustus. So after reading all that, I think I've come to the conclusion that Uluru is a monolith, rounded rock, and Mt Augustus is a monocline, having a jagged edge or a broken edge. I think I'm going to roll with that. So my next little stop is Uranbu, Edney's Trail, I believe it is. Not sure what's going in there. Couple little benches, toilets over there, plenty of parking. I think this is a pretty decent walk. I think if you've got kids and you don't want to do the full summit walk, this is the one they do. What do we got here? Uranbu, the stockman's camp. This place was a campsite for Wadri stockmen and families working on the cattle station in the mid to late 20th century. So Edney's Trail, we won't be doing that as we've already done the summit. That looks like it's just the summit on the eastern side. Uranbu Trail, class 3, 550 metres return. We're going to do that, because this takes us through Edney Spring, past Wadri Aboriginal engravings, Petroglyphs, I believe they're called, along an escarpment. So we'll go for that, and hopefully we can see. I'm not too sure if they're engravings or paintings. Oh, it says engravings, so they're engravings. I was going to say on the Wikicamp it says paintings, but they're definitely engravings. And that's another thing that caught my eye. I don't know if it shows up in camera, but these golden orb webs are everywhere. I'm guessing because we're out of season, just not many people have walked them yet. Oh wow, that opens right up. Are these the engravings? They must be. There's no information or anything, but I don't know, I think they're engravings. They look like them. There's some more up here. There's loads of them. So no information on the engravings there. There's loads of them. And I don't know how old they are or what the go is with them, just because there's no information, but interesting to see. And a bloody interesting walk, I'll give it that. For this quick walk, this is probably one of the best walks. Lots better than the last one we've done. I've only done the 3. But so far, out of the ones to do, this would be one of them. This would be up there. And I guess, well, the trail to the top. So that's already a beautiful walk there. Well, that looks like that's it. Short walk, but a bloody beautiful walk. Edney's Trail heads up along there. It looks like it follows the, I guess the running water down the mountain. By the looks of the drone there, it'd be a bloody stunning walk as well. So Edney's Trail, I'm going to say that's probably up there with ones that you want to do, especially from the start. This little first bit that we've done, that's bloody top notch that. But let's get back to the car and head off to the next one. Starting to run out of time already, which is a bit of a pain. So next little spot just around the corner is called Mundy, and I believe this place is just a petroglyph trail. 200 meter return, 10 to 20 minutes. Plenty of trees around here, so there must be a little creek or something run through here, but we'll get in here and make this pretty quick. And it looks like they're just the same as what we just saw. can see some there. Oh, there's loads up in this little cave. Yeah. Look at that. What a beautiful spot. Makes you think how they actually find these engravings and paintings and that all over the country. Well, this one will be pretty easy, I think, because you've got that beautiful view. But out of all the different little, I guess, caves and hidden little holes, there must be so many little spots that are just never going to be found. And to get right up close to these ones, it's a bit of a treacherous journey up there. Oh, there must be more up here. Oh yeah, there's another little cave up there. Oh wow. Check that out. So this is another little one that I highly recommend. Quick little walk, 200 meters, I can see the car. And to see these little caves here. And it makes you wonder as well, how many people slept in these little caves with that view there? That'd be something else. Righto, it's a bit of a rocky old trip, but I highly recommend it. Yeah, nothing to the car there, 200 meters. So thinking about it as well, are engravings older than cave paintings? I don't know. It's just sort of rattling around my head at the moment. You'd think cave paintings have made the paint and everything here, whereas these are cave engravings. Well, engravings. Have they not reached paint yet? I don't know. Something to look into, but petroglyphs. I've got to look into that. Righto, next spot. Well, this was going to be my last walk for Mt Augustus, but it's just not going to happen. 2:30 now and I need to hit the road. I need to head towards Kennedy Ranges, find a camp and sort of set up ready for tomorrow, Kennedy Ranges. But this is the pound. I think it's a 60-minute walk, 800 meters return, maybe? We'll have a look at the little board there, but apparently it's pretty good. Wiki Camps does say give it 5 stars. So I'm not too sure. This might have to be for when we both get back here, me and Soch. We'll probably spend an extra couple of days here as well, because there's so much to pack in for 3 days here, or 2 days for me, but a lot of people do 3 days and I think you're still pushing it there. Anyway, the pound, 800 meters return, 30 to 60 minutes. the wind's in as well. So it is up on top of one of these hills. There's a little bench, not too sure which one it is, but apparently it's got beautiful northwestern views. Anywho, that's going to be for when we get back here. Overlaying sandstone has worn away at the pound to reveal ancient granite underneath that makes a natural basin. From the early 1900s, this area was used for holding cattle before driving them on to Meekatharra, a journey that took 10 to 12 days. We'll get to this one, but anywho, we'll move on to, I think our last little stop before we leave Mt Augustus is going to be a lookout right on the edge of Mt Augustus. Time is just slipping away from me. Well, this is me done here. Mt Augustus completed. I'll get that car out of the way. Burrangurra, Mt Augustus. This is an absolutely stunning spot. I'm over the moon that I've climbed that and got to the peak. Highly recommend it to anyone. It doesn't matter if you've got a four-wheel drive or not, there's Commodores in there. Get yourself out of here. It's bloody epic, this spot. Beautiful spot. And you can't go wrong at the caravan park as well. 15 bucks, unpowered. Hot showers, toilets, everything's clean. Beautiful people. Bloody great spot. Anywho, moving on. I'm running out of time again, and it's bugging me. Time just disappears here. But this is Emu Hill Lookout, and this is right on the outskirts of the national park. We're now heading that way towards Kennedy Ranges. I haven't really got a plan about Kennedy Ranges. I've been to Kennedy Ranges, but only on the western side, which is really remote, really, there's just nothing there. Beautiful drive. I don't know if we're going to get to it when we head over there, but I do want to do the eastern side just because I haven't done the eastern side of Kennedy Ranges. Anyway, let's crack on and head in that general direction. Mt Augustus, you've been perfect. You've been excellent. We'll see you again. Next time we'll have Soch and a caravan. So after about a half an hour of driving, we've got away from Mt Augustus. I believe that's still Mt Augustus straight out there, right out in the distance. But we've come to a turn off towards Kennedy Range National Park, just down that way, and by the looks of the tracks, almost everyone goes down towards Kennedy Ranges or comes out from Kennedy Ranges. Not a lot of people go down that way there. I believe that's the quicker way to Gascoyne Junction or to the sealed road. But this is the more remote way to Kennedy Ranges where I want to go. And like I said in the last video, we've got a PLB, I've got a PLB. I rang people, let them know where I'm going, what's going on, just before he left. So we're all good here, but it's getting down that way. We've got 209 kilometers to Kennedy Range National Park. I think I'm just going to find a camp for the night. Maybe have a little look around at some things on Wiki Camps, but I'm not going to get to Kennedy Ranges today. I'm not going to see any of the little attractions there. So I'll keep on trucking. And as for dinner, I'm being incredibly lazy tonight. $5.20 pork Scotch fillets, 2 of them. Laziness, I'm going to put them straight in the oven and see what happens. Really, I could do them on the little cooker, but it's just too much to clean up. Could chuck it in there, pull out the barbecue mat and just clean it down, wash it off. So that's easy enough. In they go.
So not even 5 minutes onto the road and we've come across an old shearing shed, I'm guessing this is. And a couple of little out camps down the bottom there. I don't know, I thought it'd be interesting to pull over, have a little drive through. Probably not going to get out, but interesting to have a little look at them. Oh, it says accommodation apply Cobra Homestead, which I believe is back on the main road we were just on, the homestead.
Oh, well, the door's open. Might as well go over there and have a little look in there. If it was closed, I wouldn't go in there, but it's open with something holding it open. Knock, knock. No one home. Oh, look at the floor. That floor is incredible. Humble and Sons, Makers Geelong. Can't read that one. Farriers, trademark, somewhat, wool press, number 2527. And I'm guessing, lift that up, ratchet that around, presses the wool. That's really interesting. This is really interesting, this. And I'm not too sure if it's still in use or not. You come over this side and it's got fairly new steel in it. It'd be really cool to see that in action. Oh, it's bloody cool, that. There's a couple of little houses down here, or bits of rubble or something. We'll go and have a look at them and then we'll keep on trucking. That's a dangerous structure risk area. So loads of rubbish knocking about, a bit of crap everywhere. I think it's been abandoned. I'm not too sure if they still use the shearing shed there, but yeah, interesting little stop. Glad I pulled in here now. So, Fletcher's Crossing. I think this is going to be our overnight stop for the night, but Fletcher's Crossing is named after Fred Fletcher, who came from Maylands, Perth in 1951 as a teenager. Worked on a local station on Edmund Station, and with Shire's approval made a two-wheel track on the Lyons River crossing for all vehicles to get through. He and a workmate drove kilometres with shovel, wheelbarrow and cement in the early 50s, and when he left Edmund Station he became a professional roo shooter. For 28 years, Fred retired and he and his family settled at Gascoyne Junction. We purchased a small property. Fred sadly passed away in his sleep 1998, aged 64. So I guess if it wasn't for Fred Fletcher, this little crossing wouldn't be here. Ah, by the looks of it, on the left-hand side there, there's a track, maybe the original one. So I'm guessing this is the original one. And then that's a new one there. But this place has got beautiful reviews on Wiki Camps, beautiful little swimming holes, plenty of firewood as well. And you can camp up there, up there, up there, I believe. I'll have a little look around, try and find the best spot and go from there. But we've got some local cows over there with us tonight, and that's about it. So I'm hoping that this is going to be my spot. Don't stop beeping, car. How's this for a little spot apart from it? Bit of cow crap there, get rid of that. A little bit of firewood for me. I'm pretty sure I've still got some logs in the little back of the bag there, but that might even be level as well. I might not even have to level it up. How good's this? Apparently there's loads of bird life as well, which would be great to see. This is a top little spot, this one. Anyway, I'll get it all set up. We'll get the fire on. But first things first, beer o'clock, and then we'll get all this done. So there's plenty of bird life. I mean, it's just been flat out the whole, I've been here, what, an hour now, and it's just been birds carrying on like pork chops. Plenty of pink and grey galahs getting about, and every now and then you can hear what sounds like a kookaburra, but I'm not too sure. I didn't think kookaburras were up this way, but could be wrong. As for the water, beautiful. No crocodiles either. That's the best thing about being down this way. So is that a kookaburra? Well, that's a pink and grey. But what a spot, what a top spot. All to myself as well, no one else here. Right, apart from the cows up the street there. There we go, dinner is served. Simple steaks and simple salad, pork steaks and salad. But how good is this? Sit around the fire with that view and listen to these birds. This is just bloody great, this. But we're gonna end this video here. Just because I know it's getting out of control now. It's getting a bit long there, but is what it is. We're down to 1 video a week, and we'll just play it by ear, try and make long ones. But on the next one, we're into Kennedy Ranges, and I haven't been to Kennedy Ranges, this side, the eastern side, where everyone goes. Been to the western side, I'm not too sure if we're gonna get to there. Play it by ear, see how we go. I'm losing time real quick, just because I'm enjoying myself, which is the main thing, but I'm losing time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed Mt Augustus, everything else around Mt Augustus, apart from doing the main summit trek. Highly recommend it. If you're in WA and you haven't done it, definitely get yourself out here. It's bloody stunning, blows you away the actual size of it. And it doesn't compete with Uluru. Uluru is very commercialised and so a lot like a business, whereas out here there's just nothing. There's a whole lot of nothing at all. There's no sealed road, there's no toll booths or whatever they are, like ticket booths. There's no accommodation or anything. It is basic. There's one caravan park. If you want to stay in some dongas there, they're dongas, but it's just an incredible place. And you've got spots like this dotted everywhere along here. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one, Kennedy Ranges. And before I forget, I've got to stick this on the back of the car, on the sticker panel, just because I've climbed to the top of Mt Augustus, WA, world's biggest rock. I don't know where. I'm starting to run out of space because I've put them all on like an idiot, but I'll just go there. Happy days. And a couple more that have got to go on the side here. Steve and Nick's Adventures, I'll leave a link to their YouTube channel below. Dead set legends and have been a massive support throughout the whole caravan ordeal and just everything really, our whole travels. Really great people, and yeah, just check out their link below there. We've got to stick their sticker on the side there. But also Hacker from Drifter Stockton, who, well, he's just been great as well. He's a viewer, hope you see this, Hacker, but gave us a good deal on the awning on the other side there and has just been a huge support. I've got another gift for him that's just arrived back home, so Mum says. It's that legend, mate. Cheers for everything. Pretty tricky to do it one-handed with a ladder in the way, but they look pretty straight to me. Dead set legends, guys. Cheers so much for the support. And, well, if you haven't already, actually, check out jasadventure.com.au. Grab a sticker over there. Supports us so much. I guess the more stickers we get out there, the more people see our channel and the more it's going to grow. But, yeah, definitely check it out, jasadventure.com.au. But that's going to do us. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. So I've managed to get almost to this. Why doesn't this thing beep anymore? Bloody car beeps. It's windy already. I like how the wind's just died down there. Glad I'm pulled. So I'm hoping. Apparently there's loads of bird